So this is the user story. So the user story says there is one object. There should be one object called students. Okay. This is the name of the student object. Now what they want, there is a college which takes admission every year. Okay. They provide many degrees like BBA, BCA, BTech, and MBBS. So many students come and enroll for the admission. So now what they want all the students' data like their first name, their last name, from where they are, from which school they have passed, what is their 12th percentage, what is their 10th percentage, and what is their marks in the physics or maths or science or biology and others, English, computer, and all other subjects based on the course they are going to take. Okay, so all those details our client want in the student's object. Okay, as an admission officer, I want applicants to see different form fields based on the course they are applying for. Okay, so first of all, I need to create a student object. Okay, there is no student object. I need to create a student object. Then these are the fields which needs to display like accountancy percentage, business studies percentage, economics percentage, student name, date of birth, email. All these fields I have to create. Okay, so I'll do one by one all these things. Student. First field name should be student name and it should be text. So I name them as a student name text. Okay, this field. Now let me save and create fields in this. Okay, this is the same process which we usually do. Now let me create some other fields. Second, we want date of birth, then email, and then phone. Date of birth, DOB. Then phone, then email. You can see I'm just fulfilling the requirement, not doing anything by own. Then email, DOB email. 12th board name. What should be the data type in 12th board name?
Text. Text.
Hmm, okay, text. 12th board name. It should 50. 12th board name. And then overall 12 percentage. Overall 12 percentage. It should have a percentage. Then course applied. Course applied will have which data type? Currently, our college offers these four courses.
Tick list.
Correct. Pick list, course applied, BPA, BCA, BBA, BCA, BTech, and BBS. BTech and BBS. What are the fees? All these are done. These are same. These are same. Now, accountancy percentage. Accountancy percentage or marks. Let it be percent. Then business studies percentage. Economics percentage. Any doubts in this? Whatever we are doing right now?
No.
Percentage. Maximum 5 minutes it will take. Go to science. English percentage. These are done. These are done. Physics, chemistry. Physics, chemistry. Mathematics already हो गई है तो मैं दोबारा नहीं. I'm not creating mathematics again because it's already created. Physics is also created. Chemistry is also created. Now I'm left with biology. Okay, so I have completed all this. Let me add my object to the tab so that it can be visible. student, anything. Now let's refresh. So this is the object. Now if I click new, I'll see fields. Now let's suppose Rahul, you are the student, okay, and you want to take admission.
Yes.
This is your date of birth, let's suppose. Something, this is your phone number, okay, and you don't have email, that's fine. Your board exam have 66 percentage, okay.
That
School
is the name.
CBSE, and the percentage is 66. You are applying for which course?
BTech.
BTech. What is your accountancy percentage? Mhm.
No, that isn't.
What about business studies? Business studies, economics. Do you have any percentage in these?
No.
No. Let's suppose you have a percentage on maths. Do you have a computer science subject?
Mm, Yes.
Yes. Let's suppose 89. English 56. Physics 87. 77. Biology you don't.
No.
Okay. Now I save the record. So this is the detail of the one student called Rahul. Rahul is interested in uh, the BTech course. His percentage is overall 66 percentage, and its individual marks is this for the respective subjects. We don't know he have economics percentage or not, business have or not, accountancy have or not. I don't know. Okay, now let's suppose there is another student come, Nikhil, who filled out few things. Okay, course applied, MBBS, overall percentage 56, ICSC, let's suppose. Now, he filled zero. He filled zero because he does not have the subject. 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 He have this. He filled this. And in physics, he has this. He have this. He have this. Okay. Is this information correct? Like he has business studies, 0 percentage, economics have the 0 percentage, mathematics have the 0 percentage, and all. Hmm. Is the Nikhil's data proper?
No.
Okay. Is the Rahul's data proper?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Because some subject don't have the percentage. Like unnecessary, some subject are popping over there.
So now what is this? Now let me tell you. The client has a requirement. I want applicants. Applicant is someone who will fill this form. Okay. I want applicant to see different forms based on the course they are applying for. Means if any student is applying for the BA, then they want some fields which are related to the BBA only. Okay. If someone is applying for the BCA, then the BCA related field should display so that we can capture course specific subject details like such as 12th grade percentage and some other subject related details such as like if we select BBA, then we should have only option of accountancy percentage subject, business studies, economics, and these other fields which are common. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. These are other required fields. I need to make them required. Now, how can be possible? Like if we select BBA, if I want to apply for the BBA, only these fields should display, not others. And same goes for if we apply for the BCA, then only these fields should display, not others. Is it possible? How it is it possible? Just think. No option. Can we remove the values from the page layout? Like we can select only BBA related. Then if any students come for the BCA, then we can select only BCA related fields.
Yes.
No.
Can we do this? Rahul?
No.
Why?
No. From page layout you're
Yes,
saying,
yes,
na?
yeah. Yes, from the page layout.
So we can create different record types as per that that fields will display.
Okay. Nikhil? Can we do this? Like we can remove the field from the page layouts and then one
First,
unaligned.
we have to create a pick list,
Okay.
and then we can come to the page layout.
Okay. Now there is one thing. There is one topic we can say record types. But before that, let me do something. Like in the Salesforce, we can create different page layouts. Okay. So let me create different page layouts. How we can do it? Like this is a page layout which have all the fields. Okay. All the fields are displayed. Now let me create a page layout. If some student selects BBA, then only BBA related fields will display. So let me select this existing page layout, student page layout, so that all the fields will come and then we will add it. So the page layout name, let's keep it as a BBA and put only BBA related fields and remove others. What are the BBA related fields? These are common. Okay. Now, accountancy, business and economics. These three are the BBA related fields. Rest others are not. So let's remove them. Got it? Let me do it in this way. I'm just managing this area, nothing else, so that it looks good. Quick save. Now let me create another page layout. If any student come for the BCA, then BCA related field should be. Now BCA will have BCA should have maths, computer and English. Let's remove others. Maths, computer, English. Let's remove others. Maths, computer, and English. Now let me create another page layout. BTech. BTech should have PCM. One another page layout for MBBS. For MBBS, physics, chemistry, bio. Physics, chemistry, bio. So now what I did, I created 4 page layouts: BBA, BCA, BTech, and BBS. Okay. Now what will happen? If I open this, still the same page layout. The one which have all the fields will display. Now click on page layout assignment. Click on this. We are a system admin. Okay. What we can do, edit assignment. I want to change the layout. Like let's suppose I want to make him see BBA page layout. Okay. Okay. That's system admin. Okay. Now let me refresh. See. It's not working over here. Let me go to Salesforce Classic. It will now only show me the field which are related to the BB. Got it?
Yes.
Now let's suppose if any students come for the BCA, I can do in the same manner. I can change layout to BCA. Okay. Then the accountancy, these field will not display. Another field will display which are related to the BCA, maths, computer, and English. Got it? Understood?
Yes.
Now let's suppose if at the time many student comes, or let's suppose if only one student comes, let's suppose. So how we got to know a student which is coming is going to choose BB or a BC or a BTech or MBBS? How we will got to know? If we do not got to know, how we will set this layout? We can't, na?
Yes.
So there is one solution over here now. Record types. What record types do? Go to the record types. Click new. Give the name of the courses over here. BBA. First course we are offering is BBA. Okay. And in the BBA, which page layout should show? BBA admission one. Okay, so whatever page layout we have created, we will use this over here. Now let's create for the BCA course. BCA active. Use this as make available for the BCA. BCA related field should display, which are added in the BCA page. Now BTech BTech make this available for BTech related. Now MBBS is left. MBBS make this available. B MBBS and click save. Now just see the magic. Hmm, yeah. So are you able to see when I'm clicking new this time? We are getting four options. First, select this. Like you want to apply for the BBA, BCA, BTech, or MBBS, right? So this is what record type do. Rather than we are doing manually, like first select the record type, oh sorry, page layout. Then if any other student comes for the BCA, then change the page layout to BCA. Rather than doing all this, it will happen automatically. If some student want to apply for the BTech, they will select BTech, click next, then BTech related fields will display mathematics, physics, and chemistry. If some other students want to apply for the MBBS, then the MBBS related field will display chemistry, biology. So now based on this, every page layout is set to this particular record. Okay. So if we select BBA, then BBA page layout will set automatically and BBA field will display. Same for the BCA, same for the BTech, and same for the MBBS. So that is how this problem will be solved with the help of different page layouts and different record types. Understood?
Yes.
Any questions in this? Now I need to make this field mandatory. I haven't made, but these are required fields. Okay. So this is what a record type is. Now this is the user story. So obviously every user story we have to test once it's developed. So I have developed this user story, or you can say developer will develop this user story, and we need to test. After reading all the requirements, we need to make sure like all the record types which should be available are available or not. Their names are available or not. Whatever field should display on each and every page layout record type that is displaying or not. Whatever fields are mandatory, those are mandatory or not. Okay. And some other conditions if written over here, we have to study and we have to fulfill. Got it?
Yes.
So just for the theory perspective, let's go. What is record type? So what record type does, basically it divides the page layout into the categories. Okay. So they are used to classify the records into different record types. They are classifying the record into the different categories. For each record type is associated with different page layout. Like BBA1 is associated with the BBA page layout. BCA1 for the BCA, BTech page layout is set to the BTech option, and same for the MBBS. So by this way, we are able to see four page layouts at a single time. If we select this, then BCA we can see. If we select BTech, then we can see BTech. Okay. But if we do not use record type, then only one page layout can be visible on the screen. Okay. So each record type have its own page layout, how the record should look like, what are the pick list values it should have, and any other customization. Which basically means same object. The object is same student, but the different page layouts we are able to see with the help of record type. You can have different page layouts for each record. Okay, like in this way. Like this field doesn't make any sense now because we have already selected the data. Now you can see only these fields are displayed. Okay, so for this record, these fields are displayed. If you create some other option other than BTech, then other than BTech option fields will display and data will save on those. So that is what it's written. You can have different page layouts for each and every different records. Okay. Now, so just few things like real time, like when any employee comes or when any employee exits any company, they can have two different record types for the object called employee. Okay. When any student employee comes in any company, they fill their name, they fill their email, they fill their experience and many other things. When the same employee leaves, they fill some other data like what are the feedback they want to give, why are they leaving, and many other things. Okay. Understood? So what is record type and its theory? So try it out the story and write the test cases and test it out as well. Clear?
Can you give me any example of test cases in this?
Uh, let's suppose I have developed this user story. How you will make sure the story is working fine or not? How you will check?
Firstly, we'll check what the page layout. Like if we choose the course, then uh, what options are coming?
So this is the first test case. Test case is nothing what you are going to check for any user story by understanding any user story. Those are the test cases. Like if we select any subject, then the field should display based on that subject. Okay. If we select any record type, then the field required for that record type should be required. Like we haven't made the required, but when you implement, you can do it. So fields are required. Which fields are required or not, we can verify that as well. Okay. The name of the fields and they are taking the percentage values. Okay. And nothing much.
But the first one will be that the student object is created or not.
Yes, student object is also created or not. Then, like, first one can be the student object is visible or not. Then it has all the options which courses we are offering. Then for each of the courses, they are having all the fields which are in the requirement. Whatever fields are required are all the fields required on the page layout. Okay, so these kind of things we can check. When the application is BB, only commerce related field should appear. This for this, this for this, this for this. Admission officer should be able to view and edit this. No applicant should. the relevant academic field. The applicant record must store the selected course and its selected subject score. These are the scenarios which are already written by them.
Okay.
But this is for help this time I have given. But after understanding the user story, what you are going to check, we have to think by own.
Okay. So in this user story, we have to check for this criteria. Okay.
Yeah, whole user story you have to check. Not only this, whole everything is written, is done by the
Okay.
developer. Now we have to make sure developer has implemented the right thing which client wants. We need to make sure that.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Now let's move to one another topic. Let's see, 46. So there is one topic called list view. Okay. What is list view? Why it is being used? I'll tell. So as a user of the system, our client want to see the record which are created today in the student object. Okay. They want the student name field, city field, and state field should display over here, like over here. So I told you if I want to see many other fields, we can do it by select fields to display. But there are two options coming up over here. Now our client wants some other list view. So what's that? Now to create any list view, what we have to do? Click over here, then click new. Then you can write the name of the list view like record students register today. Okay, click save. Now one filter will come like over here we can set the logic. I want all the students which are registered today will come up over here. Now what we will do, we have one field created date, okay, in each and every record. So we will use that field created date. If created date is equal to today, means aaj, then all the fields, like all the records will show up over here. If I select student registered today, all the records will come. I can change the logic. Yesterday. Then no records will display over here. If I select this, why there is no records showing up over here? Because yesterday there is no student registered for the student object. That is why. Understood? So that is how developer implements any list view, and we got the requirement in this fashion. Okay. Now what they want these few fields should display over here. Now currently we are only seeing student name, but they want city and state as well. Right now we do not have a state and city field, but we can add those fields by first we will add those fields and then we will make available like. Okay. So that is how we will fulfill this requirement. First create the list view as per their choice and then set the field they want to see over here. So this is the same thing which is already available on the standard object like account context. So see there are many uh, list views available. So every list view has their meaning like new this field. New this week means any record which are created in this 1 week, then it will show all those records over here. Now, if I see new last week, any account record which were created last week will show up over here. So see, we have created these 4 records. How we can make sure these records were created last week? So created date was 6/2/26, which is the last week. Last week. So all the records are displaying over here from the last week. Okay. If you see all records, so you can see there are many records. But based on the selection we are doing, it is giving me the filtered option, or it is filtering the records based on my need. I want to see today's leads. I want to see yesterday records. I want to see the records which are created last week, or I want to see some other thing. Like there is one other option. There is one field. Where is it? SLA. So it has the option gold, silver, platinum, bronze. Okay. SLA is the one field name. So there is one list view, platinum and gold SLA customers. If I select platinum and gold SLA customers, 17 records are coming up over here. Okay. That can be the reason because these records, let me check the logic. SLA. Equals gold and see. So platinum and gold. So any record which have platinum and gold in their field, only those records are showing me over here. So if you want to make sure all those are showing, I can put this field over here, SLA, and you can see it has S silver, it has silver, it has gold, it has silver, it has gold. But there are many other accounts which are not showing over here because they might have some other values. Like this has bronze value. That is why it is not displaying on this particular list. Okay. If we change the name, if we change the type to platinum, see, but this record will go. So it is only showing all the records which have platinum and the gold in the SLA field. So there can be any kind of requirement from the client, what kind of records they want to see, and what are the fields they want to see. So they use list views for that. So they will give you the user story like this. Developer have to implement the user story, and we have to check like the data which we are seeing are based on the filters or based on the client requirement. Understood?
Yes.
So this is what the
If
list
we
view is. Yeah.
we want to display the list, firstly, we have to select the filter to the all the records.
Yes.
Like we can't do it on the recent views.
What is that?
Like if we
You are
click
creating
on
a new list view.
no, if we click on the recently views
Hmm.
list, we are unable to display the field.
Which field?
Like click on that mechanical icon.
This is a setup icon.
Yeah, so like
Select field to display. So those fields which you are selecting are dependent on the list view. For this list view, this field is added, not for everyone else.
oh,
See, for these fields are there. For another list view, few other fields are displayed. So based on the requirement, we can select what kind of field should display. Like for this, these fields are displayed. This is for the count object. If you go for the context, then some other field will display. See, my context is displaying these four fields. If we select this, then there is no records, but it will display some other field. So based on the requirement, which field should display, what should be the name of the list view, okay, and what kind of record it should, we will get in the user story.
No,
Developer
I
have to
mean to
fulfill
say,
it.
if we want to able to display field points, we should have to be we can't able it by being in the recently viewed field list.
Yeah, recently viewed is nothing.
Okay.
Other than that, you can use anywhere. Recently viewed is not that list view. It just Salesforce gives by default, like whatever uh, record you have worked on recently or created, it will show up over here in this list view. It's a recently you have viewed, so it will show you. That's it. So it's a Salesforce by default list view, you can say. But others you can create by your own. You can set any field you want to display or you don't want to display based on the client need. Understood?
Yes.
So list view is a way to display a subset of records or a few records based on specific criteria you set or the filters you set. Okay. It allows users to quickly view and manage records that meets a criteria. Okay, whatever filters we are applying, based on that, it will show you the records. Okay, that's it. Now there is few more things in the list view. Like one thing, uh, if I create a new list view, it will give you an option. This list view, my accounts or new last week or this one. Let's suppose I am creating this list view. So this list view will be visible to whom? Only I am creating. Let's suppose I'm a developer. Only I can see this list view. Or if you want to see this list view, I want everyone to see. Then I have to select this all users. I want only Nikhil can see and Rahul can't see. I need to choose this option and then select Nikhil over here, like your username. Okay. Then only whatever I am implementing, like whatever developer have uh, created a list view, then only Nikhil can only able to see, not Rahul. Okay. So customer client gives the requirement. The list view will be visible to whom? Like to all the persons who are using the Salesforce AMC app, or only few employees or a few users should see. Got it?
What we have to put in that list name and list API name?
Whatever we have done this time, student registered today, we have like as per the user story, we created this one. Student register today. That's it. Like it's not our choice. It's not we have to think. Based on the requirement we have to write. We can copy paste it, it will be written over here. Or if you see the requirement, I want to see today's record under the student object. So what client want? The records which are created today, they want to see those records. So I give the name, the student which are registering today will show. Okay. So by the name you can understand students registered today. If you select this, it will Like if you read, it will say like whatever students are registered today, you can just click on this particular list view and see all those records. So by the name you should be able to understand.
Okay.
Okay, like in this, just by the name, new last week, I can able to understand. New records which are created last week, it will display those. New this week, new records which were created this week, it will display those, but there are no records created. So the name only shows like what kind of data it will, like name only shows what kind of filter it has set. Okay, so that anyone, a person who is non-tech, who is not a developer, who is not a tester, a one who will use the software, a client don't know how things work. They will just open the student record object and then select the particular list. If they want to see today's records, they will select this. They will not go anywhere in the filters or anywhere. They will see the data. Got the point?
Yes.
Any questions?
Just want to reconfirm that regarding that record types, we need to create a particular that corresponding page layout too, no?
Correct. Yes, yes.
Okay.
We have to create different page layouts so that we can set every page layout to every record type. Like for the BBA field should display there is one page layout. For the BCA field should display we have a BCA page layout. We have set all the fields based on the BCA course. So for each and every record type, there is a page layout we are creating. Okay.
Okay.
That's all from my end. Any questions?
So we want to create object and everything like that.
Yes. You have to complete both the stories 46 and that one. But try to complete the TS50 as well now, which you haven't done. TS40 and 50. I was about to do the 40 and 50 user story today. Okay, so there is much homework now because you guys haven't worked on weekend, not in the Friday, not even Monday. 4 or 5 days you haven't worked on. So do it today.